Women don't care about men's struggles. They hang out at the finish line and they pick the winner.
Now, what Rich Cooper of Entrepreneurs Cars has explained is partially true, and I'm going to tell you why. There's some truth in this statement because of the fact that there are women who will hang out at the finish line and actually pick like the highest winners as actually the most successful, and they want to try and lead on that man. Those types of women are very shallow and superficial and can leave you high and dry when you least expect it, whenever the going gets tough and when all the struggles that comes by when dealing with relationships and especially marriage. Now, Rich's statement is actually partially true due to the fact that Rich is actually generalizing all women that may think that way, while in real life, while in the practical sense, that is not the case. That does not reflect every single woman literally on this earth, especially in the United States of America, especially in North America, especially in Canada. To go a bit further on his statement, right? Say, you actually link up with a woman, and actually have a serious relationship with a woman, whether it's like some like platonic relationship, actually not even platonic, I'm meant to say cohabitating relationship or even a marriage, right? You're still going to have to learn how to grow together. You're still going to have to continue to build together, even though you have your own accomplishments, and maybe she has her accomplishments. We don't know if she does or not. But whether or not you do have individual accomplishments, however it may be, or whatever history you have, you're still going to have to continue to build together until one of you, unfortunately and tragically, transition. And we understand what I mean by transitioning down to the afterlife. Now, for most people in general, to actually correct Mr. Cooper's statement, most people don't even care about anybody else's struggles but their own, due to the fact they are actually too bogged with handling their own issues. They too bogged to literally handle their own concerns, not just with their own individual concerns, but also their immediate families, also with kids of their own, also with spouses of their own. They more so worried about their own situation when it comes to finances, other forms of stresses, more than anybody else up in the earth. And also, I will say this: when a woman is deeply in love with you, madly hello, hello, is with you, oh, he is with you, she will do everything that she could possibly can to try and figure out who you are, what you have issues with, and try to figure out some way, some fashion, trying to make your life way easier than what you have now. So try to figure out like what your struggles are, so that she'll be able to try and find some way to be a help meet, i.e., be an assistant to basically what your main purpose is and what your struggles mainly are, so that you can have like an upgrade and the two of y'all can literally benefit and actually piggyback off of each other. She helps elevate you of your struggles. You help elevate her based on her struggles and actually help support her in any way, and you build a team together. Take note, this message is literally coming from a guy that's literally on the red pill MGTOW bandwagon, who actually made a single mom and unfortunately got divorced by that single mom and had her ills with that situation ever since. Now, specifically, I don't really know that much about the whole situation with Rich's marriage in depth with like the whole single motherhood, because again, it's a case by case basis with like each relationship and each previous relationship and each failed relationship based on what really goes on. Relationships are way, way, way more deeper and way more complicated than you really think it is. Juicy.